morning this morning. This is Beauty, Business, and Banking, and I am Rochelle Hunter Mosley, and I have my long time friend, Lucina Richardson, here with me. We've been in the salon together for over 25 years. So you already know I'm doing something right. It's been over 25 years. But we got a lot to talk about today about our salon experiences together. And us together, we have over 50 years of experience. So, Lucy.
Hey, girl.
You're on the couch.
I'm on the couch. I made it. Mama made it.
So I always want to open up with an icebreaker question, right?
Oh, okay.
So if I open the dictionary, under what letter would I see, under what word would I see your name?
Under what word would you see my name? Extraordinary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
The reason I think I'm extraordinary now is because I didn't think I was before. Like, all of the successes I have now, I had to tell myself and continually teach myself that I am successful, especially in comparison to where I came from and the things I've wanted to do. Now, you know, sometimes you say, oh, these are the goals that I want to achieve. And when you don't reach those goals, you put yourself down, and I'm gonna say you as in me, put yourself down, and so I'm not successful because those goals weren't met. However, all of the things that I did accomplish, I'm extraordinary. I really am.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. And what does success look like for you?
Success look like for me right now is thriving in my business, in my personal life. So I am now, even though I'm single. But
That's another show.
that's another show. Successful looks like for me is that I am having a great day every day. I wake up thankful and grateful on a daily basis. So that's success for me. That's where it starts. And I'm able to maintain my life, my livelihood, without too much struggle. So here we are.
So I want to talk about how we met first.
Okay.
Because how we met, it was a little crazy because you were in the Bronx.
Yes.
You can tell them.
Okay, I was in the Bronx. I worked in the Bronx for about 4 or 5 years, and it just wasn't working out. I was working on commission, and I just didn't feel good in that space any longer. The rent was going up, or the commission was going down. It was just too much going on. So a coworker of mine, her client said that someone named Rochelle opened a salon in Harlem, and she need stylists. We said, okay, let's see. Called you. Didn't meet you, didn't see you, called you on a Monday and started on a Tuesday. March 23rd, 1999.
Oh my goodness.
Said bring your things.
Why you keep all this stuff in your head?
It's not intentional.
Oh my
Trust
God.
me, it's not
99?
intentional. March 23rd, 1999.
Wow.
It was a Tuesday. And started and rocked out, and here I am.
Wow.
25 years later.
Wow. And the first thing that you said when I asked you under what word would I find your name, you said extraordinary.
Yeah.
Right? And when you first came to Salon 804, I saw extraordinary. But I knew that you didn't feel extraordinary
Not
at
at
the
all.
time.
No.
And also, I want to believe that people don't understand their toxic trait. I want to believe that people don't understand it, and when they're giving off toxic energy, because the young lady that you came with was very toxic for you, and I saw her being toxic for you, and then in turn being toxic at the salon.
Okay.
And I think it was more so her limited expectations that she had of herself that she exchanged to you. You know, that was that transactional thing that I saw you and her have.
Right.
And I feel like when I had to let her go was the best thing that ever happened to you and Salon 804. Because you were saying, like, well, I ain't going nowhere.
No.
I'm not.
I'm not.
She didn't say I had to leave. She said you had to leave.
Right.
And I think that was a turning point.
Big time.
For you.
Big time. I think I flourished. I really did. I allowed my mind to work and not my fears.
Right.
I got over a lot of fears in that moment.
Right.
At that time, I got over a lot of fears.
That's right.
And so I was able to open myself up to learn more as well and ask more questions with the stylists that worked there. I learned a lot from everyone that worked in the shop. Every single person that came through that door, I learned from something. I won't throw it in the trash. It's here with me to stay.
So what would be your advice to our young people that's coming in salons now in terms of understanding when you see something toxic, you know, how would you say, if you had to speak to your older self, what advice would you give yourself and to the young people?
What advice I would give to myself is believe in me. Believe in yourself. Believe it when someone says, oh, you are amazing. You did a great job. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, yes, you did. You did. And you know you did. But you're so ready to put yourself down that you can't even lift yourself up.
Right.
So believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. And open yourself up to learn. A lot of times, even the young, everyone's not young coming in from cosmetology school. You know, they're older or 30, 35, you know, all of the ages. But you don't know anything. You didn't learn everything in school.
No.
They teach you how to pass the state board.
That's it.
They didn't teach you how to work with people.
No.
They didn't teach you how to work with speed. They didn't teach you how to juggle. They didn't teach you how to...
cut good.
Right.
Communicate with people. You know, it's
that these clients are not mannequins.
No.
They're just not. So, you know, and believe in yourself.
Right.
Seriously.
Right. Right. I think that's what we get from a lot of people that's coming into our salon today. It's like I think that at some chapter in the book it said that at the end you will become this rock star stylist.
Yes.
That is not true.
No. And I want to blame the teachers in these schools, and I also want to blame social media.
Right.
Because you see the result of these people's hard work, but you didn't see the hard work.
Right.
You didn't see all of the years of the hard work. And you think that it's just going to happen for you, and it really doesn't.
Right.
It's not automatic.
Right.
It's just not.
It's not automatic. And social media do give a false sense of, I'm going to say, expectations.
Yeah.
That it's just not true.
No.
It's just not true. And there's so much more that goes into making that style happen. And 9 times out of 10, when y'all see these styles at the end, it has the best lighting. They done fixed all the things, all the AI things is going on in this in this picture where she done slung her hair to the left and she slung her hair to the right. And then you come in here and show a picture where the hair is to the right and you're like, that's like a photo shoot. That's like a movement. Right. It's not gonna stay like that while you're walking down the street and your head is.
I want my hair just like that.
Just like that.
How?
Houseway.
Houseway.
It's not. It's just not gonna happen.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
So I mean, and I just feel like. What I have experienced, and we had this conversation the other day too, and what I have experienced about the way we lead now is much better, and the salon atmosphere is better because I feel like we are different. We have learned so much more. Yeah. Like we have over 50 years of experience with the both of us.
I want to say 60 years.
60 years experience with the both of us, right? And we have been through a lot. We have won a lot and we lost a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like the salon atmosphere is better because we are better.
Absolutely.
How you feel about it?
I agree. I think we changed a lot. I think we have come to change with the world. You know, things aren't the same. And we have to wake up every day and realize that things have changed a lot, just socially. And we can appreciate some things that we didn't before.
Right.
Because of the losses, we appreciate the now.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because I remember, like, right after COVID, we didn't have any assistance.
No.
It was so hard to get people to work after COVID. You know, everybody was getting their unemployment, their PPP loans, and all the things.
All the things.
And where we at now in 2024, and PPP has run out.
Yeah. Unemployment has run out. PPP has run out.
So we got more than enough help in the salon now, and this is the most help that we've ever had. You know, over the years, over our 50 plus years, this is the most help that we've ever had, and I feel like these girls are doing a fantastic job.
Oh, they're doing great
at learning and helping us.
Absolutely.
You know, and then I think it's us now. We knowing what we want to ask, what we need to ask for. Yeah. Because when I was hiring my nanny for my for my kids, and on the interview with her, she said, "Well, Rochelle, what do you need me to do?" And all I could say was, "Help mommy."
Right.
You know, and what does helping mommy look like for somebody that don't know you? They don't know how you keep your house. They don't know how you mother your kids and stuff like that. Right. But that was all I could give her was help mommy. Right. And I just feel like over the years, with us having these assistants, all we can just say, well, I just need help.
I need help.
Do whatever you think you need to do. But you can't give someone instruction like that,
it's
because
so vague.
What they think they need to do is not what you need done.
No.
So if you don't know how to communicate with your employee, on what it is that you need done, your employer or your employee, what do you need done, and how, and it needs to be a transactional thing where it's give and take, give and take. Yeah. Because what I have learned is just takers just take. Ooh. Takers just keep taking. Takers never stop taking.
They won't.
They won't stop until you say, this
enough
is the
enough.
End. And then you have to communicate that.
Right.
Because just because you're crying about something that a person did, I'm crying because my assistant is not doing this, and my assistant, I just need her to help me more. But I don't know how to communicate with her with what I want. And it's not that they don't want to do it. Right. And sometimes it's not even that they just want to keep taking. Right. You know, sometimes they don't really understand that they are taking.
Right.
Sometimes. Most of the time, they freaking know.
Right.
They know.
Yeah.
They know. So I know.
What?
You know, I have been trying to get you to be my partner for years.
Oh.
For years.
For years.
What was that thing that was holding you back?
Fear. Fear of not making it, not making the money, not being a good partner, just fear. Fear. And just one day when we were leaving the last place, it was do or die.
Yeah.
It was do or die.
I was
either going to do or I was going to die. And so I was like, okay, I have to do it. I have to. And it's great.
Yeah.
It's not as bad
as I thought it was. It's not as bad as you thought it was.
I thought, you know what happened? You know, after the recession, like going through a crazy hard time, that is what held me in the space of not becoming your partner.
Right.
Because like I want to say 2011 was like my worst year ever in my life. Still to this day. So I lost so much. I lost a lot. Physically, financially, personally, all of the things. So I'm like, well, I was scraping together toothpicks trying to make it, you know? So that part made me fearful of not making it and not making a good partner. But God had another plan for me, which I appreciate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know I probably didn't in the past, but I also wanted to apologize for the way that I showed up too, because I just wanted what I wanted, and I didn't understand what you were so afraid of.
Yeah.
Because I've been an entrepreneur all my life.
Right.
Like I've never really, I don't know no other kind of way.
Right.
So even when I'm afraid, I do it. But what I felt like I was very selfish and not really, not allowing myself to understand what it was that you was going through, and what your hesitations was. And being that I didn't have the tools I needed to help you understand,
Right.
or the tools to lead you in that way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just didn't have it.
Right.
All I had was, come on, let's go. Like, let's do it. Like, we could do it.
Oh, you were mad at me.
You know, I was mad.
You was mad at me for a long time.
Oh, no, I was mad.
Oh,
I was mad. I know, I was pissed.
Mad. Oh, yeah, you were.
No, I was pissed the fuck off. I really was.
And I was like, she gonna have to get over it, because I couldn't do nothing about it.
And you're right.
I couldn't do anything about it because I didn't have the tools to get over it at the time.
We didn't have it. We didn't have it.
We didn't have it. So you was mad. I was.
It was what it was.
It just was what it was.
But we got through it.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, is that like allowing yourself to grow with somebody. And just because you made one mistake, I made a mistake, and then you make a mistake again, and then I make a mistake again.
Right.
Like, we've been making these mistakes for the past 20-something years, and we've been stepping on each other's toes for the past 20-something years.
Right.
And now we know. Like, I mean, like the other day, you was like, can I say something? No. No. Not right now. Please don't say nothing right now. Or can I give you a hug? No.
No.
I can't take a hug. No.
Not right now.
But
Okay.
how many relationships do we have with people that we can be that honest, and it just will be like, okay, well, she just needs a minute.
And it's just okay. And it's understandable.
Taking it personal. I'm going through menopause. And no, I don't want to be hugging and all that all the time. No, I don't want to talk about it in the moment.
Yeah.
I just need a second.
Right.
And sometimes, like, I really be needing a second, like relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's hard to get, it takes 20-some years
It does.
to get to that place with somebody where you can have those type of conversations.
Right. Right.
We go home mad at each other. Be like, listen, now we at the point in our life, in our relationship, that we could be like, yo, I ain't going home mad.
No.
I ain't like when you
know
said
what?
this.
I didn't like when
I ain't like that.
And that's it.
Right.
Oh, well, I apologize that I didn't mean to say it that way, or whatever, so this is a great place to be in.
Right.
It really is.
No, it is.
It really is. No one wants to be around anyone with animosity. It's ridiculous, especially at this big age.
Right.
Right? It doesn't make any sense. So I implore everyone to say what you have to say to whomever you need to say it to.
Yeah.
And you can say it with...
I still have a hard time, though.
Oh, I do too. Yeah. It depends on the person. So, but I'm still working on saying things with compassion.
That ain't gonna happen.
Listen, it happens sometimes. It depends on the day.
You think you be compassionate?
I'm not all the time. I don't. No, I do not. And we're all works in progress.
Right.
Right? But the people that know me understand that it never comes from a place of malice.
Right.
I'm just real stern and short and clear.
Right. Well, I tell everybody that when we in that salon, you my pit bull. And that's why I'm like, Lou, we got to hire somebody. Interview the girl.
Interview the girl.
I know that you're gonna get more. Like I can tell you, oh, don't forget to say this, don't forget to say that. But the way you put it and the way how you're just real. That's what that's what people get from you, and not always in a mean way. Yeah. So that's why the hiring thing, I be leaving it. I try to leave it up to you.
It to me. I know.
But I know that this one question, like when we're hiring people, I like to ask, because my dad told me.
And it cracks me up.
No, I asked him, did you pass gym? And they said, what? I said, did you pass physical education in school? Right. Did you pass gym? And they say yes or they say no. Gym is just about simple direction.
Right.
You can follow the simple direction. You ain't got to do nothing else. If you dress out every time, you're going to pass gym.
Right.
You follow the directions, you run, you do the push-ups, you do all the things to the best of your ability, you're going to pass gym.
Right.
It's no way that you can fail gym unless you're not following directions.
Correct.
So I just feel like if that's how you were as a kid, then that's probably going to be how you are as an adult.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Well, what type of stuff do you like to ask when you hiring?
I will never forget this one time. And I asked, can you keep up with the bathroom? Can you keep up with the bathroom throughout the day? Not necessarily clean it, just, you know, like a little mop here and there, wipe the sink down, something. And the young lady told me that she didn't go to school to be a janitor.
That's what she said.
She didn't go to school to be a janitor. I said, okay. Because at the time, you're doing hair in your home. So is your bathroom not clean?
Right.
Is your room not clean? Is your house, wherever you're doing it?
We wasn't asking you to scrub the
not asking you to
walls,
scrub
girl.
it. We have a cleaning service.
Right.
Just asking you to, you know,
Dump the garbage, make sure it got
do the little
soap.
things.
Yeah.
But she didn't go to school to be a janitor. And I just say good luck.
That's crazy.
Good luck, because when we're in the salon, there was a time we didn't have a cleaning person. We had to do everything. Scrub the floors, wipe down the walls, the baseboards, clean the stations, or behind the scenes, or do all the things. And when you have your own salon, you have to do all of those things. And when you don't have it, just so your client, even if you're working for someone, renting from someone, whatever, you still want it to look clean. You still want it to be clean. Right. You still want it to look straightened up. So you're going to need to do those things.
Right.
When you're a hairstylist, you have to do everything. You have to be a social worker, a gynecologist, a hairstylist, everything. A therapist, a real estate agent. Yes. You're everything.
All the things. And a tax advisor.
And a bomb-ass hairstylist.
And a bomb-ass hairstylist at the same time.
And a social media guru.
All of that.
You have to do all of these things.
You got to take pictures. You got to edit pictures. You got to do videos. You got to.
All the things.
It's a lot. It is a lot. And you know what? It is a lot. You know, being in the salon, and it's a lot being in the salon by yourself.
Absolutely.
Which is one of the reasons why I strongly do not recommend a new stylist to have a suite.
A suite.
You need those relationship skills.
Yes.
You need to have that camaraderie with other hairstylists. You need to be able to learn from your colleagues.
And bounce ideas.
Yes. And I just feel like, you know, this whole suite life, it's cool when you have a clientele. You know, like you're seasoned stylist like Lucy and myself, where we can just post on social media that I'm in on a day that I'm not normally working, and people are calling you. Okay, cool.
Or texting.
I'm gonna
just
come
making
in.
Appointments. Yes.
I want to come in or whatever. But if you're not a seasoned hairstylist and you're in one of these strip malls inside of a salon suite, it ain't that sweet, sis.
No.
It ain't that sweet, because most 9 times out of 10 people are not going to the supermarket that's in the strip mall and be like, oh, that's a salon suite, let me go in and get my hair done. It's a lot of different businesses inside of this suite, right? So if you don't have your own clientele coming into these suites, it's very difficult for you to build a clientele inside of a suite by yourself. Right? One of the stylists that work with us now, she was our assistant, Javelle. Javelle is a fantastic braider.
Yes, she is.
But guess who built Javelle's clientele? We did. We decided that, okay, we're not going to do ponytails no more. We're not going to do no kind of braid, nothing no more. Both of us decided that so that we can build up Javelle. Now Javelle is booked out to August.
She sure is.
You can't get a appointment with this girl till probably August. Do you see what I'm saying? How we, you know, how we shared our clientele with her. When you in a suite, it doesn't happen that way. No. It's hard. So I want y'all young stylists straight out of beauty school. Please don't do that. Don't spend your mama 401k money. on that, and she pulling her money out early, so
Right.
you can build a business that's not gonna get built up in
Right.
a year or 6 months or 2 years or what. It's take you a while
Yeah, 'cause
to
social
build
media
the
is not real
clientele.
either.
It's not real. It's not real. So understand that the salon suites ain't that sweet unless you already have a clientele.
Indeed.
For real.
Indeed.
For real. And I know like our work ethic is very different from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, if we got something to do, what we do, Lou?
Oh, we let the people know.
We let them know.
Email them, text them.
And then
all
we
the
come
things.
in
And then
at
we come in
hell o'clock.
Yep.
We come in 6
6
o'clock,
o'clock,
5 o'clock. Whatever time we got to come in early to make
To
sure
leave
that we
early
get
and- yep.
exactly.
Whatever
that
we have to do.
And our work ethic has been that since the beginning.
Absolutely.
Since day
Absolutely.
one. The work
What we're
ethic has
not
been
going
that.
to do is tell you to come in a day and knowing daggone well that I'm not going to be there.
Exactly.
No, if there's an emergency, that's one thing. But you don't come 2 hours late for your client. You don't come or not show up or anything like that. We're there when we say we're going to be there.
Right. Right.
Definitely.
We are. And I noticed that these new stylists, they think they're communicating, but posting on Instagram that I had an emergency, I will not be in today. And you got 5 or 6 people on
On
your
the
book.
appointment book,
That
yeah.
that is not communicating with your client.
Right, no.
Because you posted it on Instagram
Right.
that you wasn't going to be there. and canceling, I do understand emergencies. We don't know
No.
when an emergency is going to occur.
Right.
But when you make a appointment with a stylist, right? And this is the second and third time that she has canceled with you an hour, 45 minutes to an hour before you're supposed to get your hair done.
Right.
That's enough. That's not enough time
No.
for that person
to figure something else out.
It's not enough time.
Not at all.
I feel like these young hairstylists are very freaking inconsiderate.
They're entitled.
To what?
I have no idea.
Nobody
You tell me.
owed them
Someone needs to
nothing.
tell me something, because I'm confused.
I don't understand a lot of things. A lot of these little, and then when you go and make an appointment with them, Lord Jesus, it's like a
The rule
3-page.
book. It's like a Bible.
Yeah,
It's
all the things that you can't do.
that you can't do.
Right.
What can I do?
Yeah, I mean, you heard about the silent appointment.
So
What is
I'm
a silent
confused.
appointment? My homegirl called me and she was like, "Ro, what is a silent appointment?" I said, "Oh, I had no idea. I just
Right.
started making up stuff because I just feel like, you know, just like how men they take up for each other no
Yeah.
matter what. They don't even know each other.
Right,
They're like,
right,
oh,
right.
maybe homeboy this, maybe homeboy
Right.
that. So here I go.
Maybe
Maybe
she-
the stylist, maybe she mean this, maybe she mean that. But when you tell somebody
Oh,
that
God.
you want a silent appointment, when the hairstylist asks for a silent appointment to a client that is your first time, are you telling them that you don't want them to talk to you? You don't want them to talk on the phone? You don't want them to ask about their hair? You don't want. What does a silent appointment mean?
It means I'm not coming. It means I'm canceling that appointment because there's no way. It's no way. It's no way. I don't want to go to any stylist, and I'm a hairstylist that goes to other hairstylists.
Right.
So I don't want to go to any stylist that I can't speak to.
Exactly.
I can't talk to. I don't care if it's about your day. Or I can't talk on the phone, or I can't ask questions. I don't understand that. But you know what? Then that means that stylist isn't for me.
Right. Right. It's
So if you can't go into the chair, get into the chair, and shut up, then you shouldn't go there.
no.
Because you can't be mad because she asked you, but she told you she wanted a silent appointment.
She wanted a silent appointment. She told you that she need therapy.
That's what
And
she
that
said. That's what she
Because
said.
it's like, you know, I just love the fellowship with my clients.
That's what it is.
I love to talk. I love the laughter. I love the clients leaving feeling like, oh my God, you know, coming to Salon 804 was like, it makes my week.
Right.
It makes
love
my
this place.
day.
I feel
love
comfortable.
this place.
You get information.
Yeah, all of that. And the closed mouth don't get fed. You
Not at all.
come in the beauty parlor, you need anything. I mean, anything.
Information on anything. You
Any
better open
information
it.
you need, somebody in there know. Or it has happened to somebody else and they have a solution. Anytime.
The salon will let you know that you are not alone in this life.
Exactly.
that you are not alone in whatever you're going through. You are not alone. Someone 100%. Has gone through it.
100%. 100%.
Someone.
And that's why, I just feel like we keep coming up with these things. I mean, I'm in a suite twice a week, right? But I'm not alone. I have clients, multiple clients coming through often, and it's my regular people I've had over 20-something years, right? I just feel like we keep inventing things to draw us further apart.
Yeah.
I just feel like, everybody wants to be a loner in this thing. And you don't have to be a loner in this thing. You don't have to be by yourself.
Right.
You're working for yourself, but you don't have to be by yourself.
Correct. Well, Salon 804 is one of the only salons, or one of the few, that still operate on the salon camaraderie and community. I get a lot of confirmation and conversations from my clients, from new clients that will come in and they're so comfortable and they like it, and they like all of that because they don't get it where they were going. Right. They weren't getting that. They weren't getting you go in, it's like a library. It's like everyone's on their phones, or everyone is. No, we have conversations. We have conversations about things we shouldn't have conversations about, and we have many conversations about, just life. Right. Life, dating, or marriage, or just children, everything. Cancer, just everything. So you walk out of the salon with so much more than you came in with. Right. Right. I think the best decision that we could have ever made is when we took the TV out of the salon. Oh, yeah. And when we took the TV out of the salon, I felt like that even opened up even more conversation. Yeah. Right. And when people were sitting around, they were sitting around talking and not sitting around just watching TV. Right. Like, what happened on this show? What happened on that show? I think not having a TV opened up that whole the family and the community of it, and the connection. The connections of the salon. Definitely the connections. So that TV did not serve us at all. We took that TV out maybe 10, 15 years ago. Yeah. We took that TV out, and we have been communicating and thriving and doing all the things ever since then. Ever since. So we're able to talk to each other. I know. So what else you wanted to add before we close my goodness. This up? Oh my gosh. I have no idea. I think that we have also talked about beauty schools, right? Okay. And when you are going to these beauty schools, y'all, you go into the beauty school so you can get the license that the state said you're supposed to have, right? But once you get that license that the state say you're supposed to have, now it's time for advanced training. Education. So now you need advanced training. Right, so you need to really learn how to cut. You need to really learn how to do the finger waves. You need to really learn how to style. You need to really learn the health of the hair. You need to really learn that stuff, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself at a deficit. Right. You're not going to be able to thrive the way you think, because you have to have the advanced training. Because hair and being a hairstylist is an investment. It's an investment. You have to invest in yourself in order to move further in this business. Right. You have to pay for these advanced training too. You can't say, oh, I want to learn how to do this, but you holding on to your dollar. Right. You're holding on to every dime you get, but you want more. You cannot get more if you do not pay the money. If you don't go to these classes, these conventions. We've been to conventions in Florida, in Atlanta, in Las Vegas, Chicago. In New York, in Chicago, did advanced classes, 5-day classes here. You have to do all of these things, and we've been in this business for a long period of time. However, over these 30 years, I want to say each with both of us, we've been to hundreds of classes over these years, because we have to continue. And still to this day, we're still taking more classes. I took a class last year virtually, and we're still taking classes because the buck doesn't stop here. It doesn't. It does not stop here.
It doesn't, and you have to and you have to invest in yourself, because the thing is that I feel like a lot of these young people, you want mommy to make the investment, you want daddy to make the investment, but you're not willing to really invest even the time. We're not even talking about the money, even the time to learn your craft.
You invest your own money, you'll have a greater appreciation for what comes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I know that.
Yes.
And my kids, and I have even experienced that with my kids. You know, I bought them things and felt like, I'm like, oh, this is oh my God, he's going to love it and she's going to love it. And it doesn't have that wow factor because they didn't invest their money in it. So once you invest your money in it, like I have shears, I have like 6 pairs of shears right now that was over $1,000 each, right? I have them in a bed. I'm gonna call it a bed.
It's a bed.
A bed
with a cover, yes.
Cover thing with the little clamp on it, and I carry it everywhere. If I could carry that thing in my pocketbook with me everywhere I go, I would.
Right.
I would. But I mean that is the one tool that I really do take care of.
Yes.
Because I'm really rough on my stuff.
Everything.
Real rough on my stuff.
Everything.
But them shears, honey, I know where they at. I know. I don't play around.
No.
I don't play around.
And you cannot. You cannot. So, yeah, we know the suite life, because I'm in the suite one day a week, and the salon life, and we have different appreciation for it too. So, yeah.
So what else are you doing for your in creating your multiple streams of income?
My multiple streams of income.
What do you do?
I have a Juicy Lucy business. So I'm Lucy, and I have Juicy Lucy. So Juicy Lucy is a vodka-based citrus punch, and I'm gonna crack it. Crack it. And I created this, and I want to say August will be 10 years.
It's very good. I always like these.
I know you do. Thank you, though.
I wish I could drink them while I'm working, but
August will be 10 years that I started Juicy Lucy, and it's still I want to say in its infancy. And this year will be a different kind of year for me for Juicy Lucy. But
where can we get it?
Oh, on JuicyLucyUSA.com. JuicyLucyUSA.com or a Square. You can go to my Instagram, which is JuicyLucy_4 times. And yeah, we can, or buy it from the salon. I always have it in the refrigerator. I'm always here for it. And I have different kinds of flavors. This is a vodka-based citrus punch. I also have a Cadillac margarita and a bourbon margarita. So yeah, so the multiple streams of income will come especially in handy, because this will be my mainstream once I retire from the salon. Right. I don't know if I'll ever fully retire from doing hair, but yeah. So.
But I'm gonna tell you the best advice that I've ever gotten about creating anything and starting anything is don't quit.
Right.
Don't quit.
No.
I mean, even if you're taking a baby step, it's still a step. Okay. Don't quit. Because when I created my my foam wrap, and then I have my Charlie Cream of the 6 products that I had developed over the years. I mean, my best sellers were the foam wrap and the Charlie Cream, and now I'm adding on the podcast, and I have 2 books, and then it's just like it never stops. Right. And it's going to come a time where it's going to be like, oh, the book is going to be the main thing again.
Main thing, yeah.
And then the podcast is the main thing now. The foam wrap is always my thing, because I've been wearing blonde hair for over, 20 years. I've been wearing my hair blonde. I had to solve the problem and figure out, why is my hair blue? Right. Why is my hair green? Right. Because of the products that I was using. So I created my own foam wrap that's purple, and it does not make my hair purple, but it does enhance my blonde in the sun. Right. So that's what, know, and creating something is always about solving the problem. Absolutely. Right? And the problem that you have solved is that after work, we need a cocktail.
Absolutely. After work, under the dryer, on the way to the next event. Yes.
I know, right? Problem solved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but this has been a good talk, Lou. It's been a good talk.
Yes, it has.
So thanks for coming to the couch.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep. This is Beauty, Business, and Banking. Until next time.
My house.